What's up, people? What's up? This is your boy Big Solo again. Yes, sir. Gonna tell you guys a story. Oh man, I'm in the mood to tell you guys more stories. Fuck that, like I used to. You know what I'm saying? And let's get to the point. All right, let's get to the story. A lot of you guys know I was down with a crew named the Hughes Boys. The Hughes Boys was a big crew in the Bronx. A lot of OGs know the Hughes Boys. And if you don't know, ask your brother. If he's from Tremont, Bathgate, Katona, places like that, Southern Boulevard, Hunts Point, you're going to hear about the Hughes Boys. Trust me. So anyway, we was big. I remember the time that we had this club. And this club that we had, responsibilities. We had every day, we had 3 shifts. We had 3 shifts of lookouts. You know what I'm saying? You had to, go to your shift, and we had a chair. You look out through the windows, make sure no police come, make sure no enemies come, because we had to the front. You feeling me? And we had to the back. There was a building. You know what I'm saying? And the building was like kind of abandoned, but you still had people living there. They was just not paying no rent, and the landlord didn't give a fuck. So we had the window on the front and the window on the back. So we had 2 security every day, 3 times a day, 3 different shifts for the both sides, for the front room and the back room, where you got the 2 views, the back view and the front view. Okay. What happened is that we had a little problem with this crew, with this other crew, and another crew. The name of that crew was World Famous. That was the name of that crew, World Famous. From a 1 to 10, I give that crew maybe a 5, maybe a 4, and I'm talking about powerful. You know what I'm saying? Power. Hughes Boys, yes, that was a 1 to 10. Sioux Nation, 10. Hughes Boys, 10. Crews like that, you know what I'm saying? 10s, you know what I'm saying? Rocksteady, 10. Ball Busters, 10. Stuff like that, you feeling me? Chingalings, 10. Black Panthers, 10. Black Falcons, 10. Excuse me, I meant the Black Falcons. Stuff like that. Okay. 31s. You already know. This is the early 80s, late 90s. Early 80s and late 80s, middle 90s. Okay. Now, the building that we had, right? It was like in the corner of everything. Like, we had the whole view. We had the view that we could see Hughes, Arthur, Belmont, and we had the view where we could see Katona, Maids, all that stuff. We had that whole big view. You know what I'm saying? If just in case you was going to Katona, to the Rocksteady block, we could see you. If you was going to the pool, to Mays Pool in the school, where that famous Mays Pool, we could see you. If you was going up to the Hughes Avenue, we could see you. Arthur, we could see you. So we had it good. Anyway, the crew, the World Famous, they jumped these 2 dudes from another crew where they was not supposed to do. This crew just started. You understand what I'm saying? This crew only had like maybe 14 guys. And at first, they wanted to go under us. You understand? They wanted, to be a part of the Hughes, but they wanted to become a chapter. We already have chapters. I think we had chapter 12. We had like the 12 chapters. And they wanted to be chapter 13. But to become a chapter 13 is that unlucky number. You understand what I'm saying? And to have a chapter like that, you had to be a badass chapter. You had to be, you had to be about it. You feeling me? So what happened was that, they jumped 2 of these dudes. They jumped 2 of these dudes from that crew. So, it came to our ear. So we went, and a matter of fact, who was it that when I think it was Crazy Eddie, God rest his soul, Crazy Eddie, me and Magic and Little Louie. We went over there, cause, at that time I was in Bronx, New York. of Bronx, New York was a rank. You understand what I'm saying? I told you guys, first you start as Hughes. First you get a donut. You understand what I'm saying? First you hang out with us. You chill with us for a couple days, couple weeks. We'll decide that if you should get a donut. And a donut was you get a white sweatshirt with a round patch. With a round patch. And all, you know what I'm saying, and that was it. Just a round patch. Just a round patch, white, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So after you let's say you become a Hughes boy, first thing you do, you get the Hughes. Then you work yourself to the boys. Now you got the Hughes Boys. Then next thing you know, you work yourself, you prove yourself, you get busy, stuff like that, you get the Bronx. And then if you prove yourself again and keep doing your thing, you get to New York. These are ranks. You understand what I'm saying? Bronx, New York. And then after that, the biggest rank was BC. BC. That's for backcracker. That means that you're an officer. That's what we used to call officer. At that time, I was just a Bronx, New York. I became an officer. When I became an officer, like 3 weeks later, I got locked up. That's bad, right? But anyway, I remain an officer, because once you're an officer, you remain an officer. You know what I'm saying? Unless you do something really, really, really stupid, like snitch, or run away from a brother while a brother's getting jumped, or rob. You already know what time it is, you know. Boom. Anyway, we go over there to the world famous crew. They got a club also, it's a little house. So we go there and we tell them, yo, what happened? The first thing, dude, there was a dude named Costello. I remember Costello was a good dude. Me and him never kicked it like that, but he was a good dude. That much I remember. And, you know, we just say hello to each other and shit like that, but we never kicked it. You feel me? So that day, Costello is the representative. You know what I'm saying? He's representing the fucking crew. Because the press was there. And I forgot to do the press. I forgot his name. I really forgot his name. But anyway, so when I'm there, you know, talking to these guys, because I'm the Bronx, New York, and matter of fact, Crazy Eddie was also Bronx, New York. So we kick it to Costello, blah blah, yo, like, you know, like what you guys did fucked up. You know, you broke this dude's jaw. You know, you guys did damage to this kid. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and the other kid got beat up, but he didn't get his nose broken or jaw broken. This dude got his nose broken and jaw broken. One of the other guys. So we say, yo, listen, this is what we want you guys to do. We want you guys to pay that medical bill. Because one of the dudes that got his jaw broken, he was not Puerto Rican. He was not Puerto Rican, he was Mexican. So, you know, he was an illegal Mexican and stuff like that. So, he couldn't pay the bill. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't, he didn't have no Medicaid, nothing like that. So we was like, yo, you guys gonna collect and you're gonna pay that bill. Boom. So they was like, all right, because they knew what time it is. They knew that they knew that we will out eat them, bro. They knew what time it was, bro. They didn't even try. You feel me? They didn't even try it. So what happens is that a couple of days passes by. Boom, boom, boom. I find out that we find out our press Felipe, God rest his soul, he finds out that these dudes paid some money to the moms of the dude that they broke his nose and jaw, but they gave us some attitude shit. They told about, yo, this is it. Then they gave us like $200, bro. And come on, $200 big. So they say, yo, this is it. We ain't giving you guys no more money. That's it. Now don't go running to the Hughes Boys because they ain't gonna do shit. Just like that. Just like that. And they never told us who was the one that said that, because we wanted to know who was the one that said that. If it was Costello, if it was Pat, or, someone to do, if it was Breeze, because I remember some of them. Breeze, Costello, Pat, what was the other dude's name? Blonde Boy, a few others. That, like I said, that was like Casanova lovers, Casanova. The fucking world famous, that was like maybe 60 deep. So anyway, so now, we go and we confront these dudes. Yo, I didn't do it, but somebody else did. But this is what they told me that they when they confronted the dudes, blah 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 blah, la la la. Yo, you came out snoring to the lady. Yo, what the fuck? Who were hot? One of the Hughes boys snuffed the vice pres of the cats of the fucking. Why I keep saying the Casanova lovers? He snuffed one of the world famous vice pres. Snuffed them. As a matter of fact, the press was the press of the world famous. As a matter of fact, thinking about it, it was Costello. Costello was the press. Yeah, Costello was the press. So so they snuffed the vice press, and I forgot who was the vice press, but the vice press was a cool dude. I liked him. Cool dude. He was a black dude. He was cool, man. He was cool. I liked him. I felt bad what they snuffed him and shit like that, but. I think he ran out. I think he said something stupid and say my man Turtle didn't go for it. Turtle was the one that snuffed him. You know what I'm saying? And Turtle's not gonna go for that shit. God rest his soul. Turtle got shot. Fucked up way he got shot, man. Fucked up way. When he got shot, I heard that they left him right there in Kentucky Fried Chicken and just left him right there, bro. That's fucked up. Anyway, shout out to you, Turtle, man. Even though we was not that tight, but he was a Hughes boy. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't know what happened. What was the mission about? How he got it? Who did it? I really don't know. I really don't know what happened. I just know that he teamed up with some guys and shit. It was none of the Hughes boys. It was none of the Hughes boys. He teamed up with some guys to go rob this connection, and the connection got the upper hand on him. They shot him. They was in the roof. And they shot them down, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get you're gonna get it right because remember you're in the roof, they down, so you're gonna get a better shot, you know what I'm saying? So they caught him, B. They caught him, I think, with 2 times in the neck, right in the neck, B. I think it was one in the face and one in the neck, some shit like that. But they took him out of there where he got shot. They picked him up while dudes are shooting at them from the roof. They at least picked him up and dragged him and took him to this place named Burger King's. Not Burger King's, Kentucky Fried Chicken. They dropped him right there in front of the door, B. And told him, yo, we gotta leave. If not, we all gonna get knocked. And and what I heard that he was like, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Like he knew it's fucked up. Shout out to you, Turtle. But anyway, Turtle went and took care of that problemo. Okay. Now, the day that I go to do my security, right, I fucked up. Because I wanted these dudes. I wanted these dudes back because they fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And I spoke to fucking Costello. Costello gave me his word that everything was going to be cool. So I get to the thing, I remember my sister came and she dropped me off something to eat. I remember that my moms came and, she gave my sister some food and they brought me to me because my mom knew I was doing security. That's how cool my moms was. That's what they loved in my moms. My moms used to hang out with them. My mom used to do nothing. But they used to come and visit my mom. They used to call my mom's mom. Your mom. Believe that. That's how they loved it, my mom, B. They loved it, my moms, B. I ain't gonna front about that. Hughes boys loved it, my moms. They never violated her. I mean, the only time they just stay there is when I was there. They said, yo, you need to stay somewhere. Come on, stay in the crib. And that's when they was hanging out with me and shit like that. We was hanging out, going to a jam or whatever. If I had 1 or 2 dudes with me, like, yo, come chill in my room. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Or we used to go down to the basement. And I had a little spot in the basement that was me. You know, understand what I'm saying? It was my workout place because the owner of that house was this Spiritita dude. And, Spiritita dude is a dude that believes in Santeria. So he knew that I was not into it, but he knew my background. Other side, oh shit, look at this. I'm looking for this light, looking, I'm finding it. I just noticed that I found it. Ain't that a bitch? Hold on, let me see if I got the black one now. Let me see, check this out. I've been looking for this shit for a while and I couldn't find it. Not until I buy me a new one. Look at this. Ain't that a bitch? So anyway, so the Santeria dude, he moved out with his wife and his 2 stepsons. So that left the house to my mom's running. And that time, the only one that was staying in that house was my mother, Rosie, and this guy that, he used to do business. And his business was he used to sell guns. And that's where Pancho used to get all his guns. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how I used to get all my guns. Because let me tell you right now, all the guns, man, like I said, I had a 45, I had a 9mm, a 44 Magnum, a 30-30 scope, a shotgun. Bro, the artillery was no problemo. And it was all me because it was in the stash in the basement where my stash, my little club, you feel me? My little private club. And it was a nice room. Right next to it was the boiler. And my room was nice. I mean, I'm telling you, I used to never stay in my apartment where my mom lived. I used to stay downstairs. And my shit was prop dog. I threw like about 6, 7, 8 parties there. I ain't gonna front. But I had to stop because Pancho told me to chill because, we were selling the cocaine. So he was like, yo, you gotta chill, you know what I'm saying, with the parties. And it was like 5, 6 parties straight until he bought the little club and he put me to run he put me as security to run the club, make sure nothing happens. Next thing you know, I fired the manager because the motherfucker, I caught that nigga robbing money, taking money, putting money in his pocket. I caught him 2 times, bro, and I told Pancho, I said, yo, Pancho, this nigga took money from you, and I told him I was going to tell him, and I was going to tell you. The first time he did, I said, yo, I saw that, B. You took some money. At the end of the night, I went up to him, I said, yo, I saw when you were doing the machine, and I saw that you took some money out of that machine, bro, and you put it in your pocket. Oh, no, that was money that was owed to me. So I said, oh, yeah? So let me go tell Pancho that. And then they were like, yo, let's talk. So, he gave me a cop and plea, you know what I'm saying? So I said, look, this is what I'm going to do. I ain't going to tell Pancho shit. But I'm going to start doing my thing in here, like selling mescalines and shit like that, weed, without Pancho knowing, you know what I'm saying? Because all Pancho was just wanted was coke. Sell coke and that's it. And I was doing that. But I wanted to bring the mescaline, you know what I'm saying, and the weed. And by me doing that, this motherfucker couldn't say shit. So it was like that. I had him bribed. I mean, I had him, how you say that, blackmailed. So anyway, what happens, I catch the nigga again. The nigga said that Pancho gave that nigga an envelope $200 to buy beers and liquor. And the dude said that somebody took it, right? Listen to this shit. He said that somebody took it. But the money, the envelope, nobody take it. What happened was that he put in his jacket. He said that somebody took it. I thought that somebody did take it because when I saw him put it down, he put it down by the cash register and all that shit. And I thought it was the bartender, being honest. There were 2 bartenders. So the next thing you know, this motherfucker's locking the gate, clang, 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 clang. And he got his jacket off. Nobody's there, just me and 3 Hughes Boys. And what happened was that the nigga goes and he asked one of the Hughes Boys, and then the one that he asked was Willie. We used to call him Asshole Willie. He tells Willie, yo, Willie, give me the jacket. So when Willie gets him the jacket, the envelope falls to the floor. I already know how the envelope looks. So I said, yo, look at the money right there, bro. He was like, oh, shit. And I'm looking at this nigga like, yo, you ain't gonna tell me you didn't know that the money was there? Oh, no, man, because I said, you lying motherfucker. Because you didn't have that envelope when your jacket was hanging, because I remember, because I gave you your jacket. When we was leaving the club, the bar, it was not a club, it was a bar. When we was leaving the bar, I grabbed my jacket, his jacket, Willie's jacket, and Magic's jacket. And there was no envelope there. And when Willie gave him the jacket, the envelope stuck out because it was a big ass envelope. So I could see the envelope, man, but it was not there. So that means that he must have took it when I gave him the jacket. He must have put it in the fucking pocket and he forgot about it. So I told Pancho, and that's how I got the motherfucking job. I took over the job. Boom, took that shit over. You feeling me? Dookie, dookie, dook, dook, dook. So anyway, boom. Now, in the club, the bar, I keep saying the club, the bar. It was banging because we had that shit I'm telling you about, we had that shit down pat, locked down. And and yes, man, I was making crazy money, bro. As a young kid, 16 years old, going on 17, bro, making fucking $300 a day. Back then, B, $300 in fucking 84. That was money, Dookie. That was money, man. Trust me, it was cheddaretta. You understand what I'm saying? So hold up, give me 1 second. Anyway, no, I ain't gonna pause.